This is basic teaching. Don't despise it because it's Year 7 revisited. It will get a little bit more tricky towards the end of the unit, I promise you. Plus, I'm going to take you to beyond where Year 8 is. There's a part in our Year 8 book that's no longer tested at GCSE. So I'm not even going to teach it in Year 8 or Year 9 or Year 10. It's gone forever. So even though these were up-to-date books, that little part was not up to date. So I will compensate you by giving you deeper knowledge of certain parts of getting mode, median, mean and range from grouped data in a big table. So that's extra teaching to come, which is not found in the book. In the meantime, if you look on the screen there, you will find that we're doing medians again, and later on we'll do medians from tables like we did last year. So here's question 3A on page 257, as you can see. Don't write out the original question, but I did because I want to cross off one at a time in order to help me get it in order, not to try and store numbers in my brain and just get it all jumbled up again and have to rewrite it many times. So these numbers are now in order, and it's very clear, Harrison, DR, Akshan. Don't write this, just put it in order straight away, save you writing out two lots of numbers, and then you just state the obvious. The median is the middle number in the list, which is clearly 14. Here are the first two, here are the last two, and that's the one in the middle. Okay? So that's with a list of numbers, but there's an odd number of numbers. So it's very easy to grab that little belly button, pull it out and say, you're the median, you're in the middle, yeah? Remember that median is a different type of average, just like mode and mean. Mean would be next lesson. If you have, and you may recall this, if you have an even list of numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, there is no middle as such, but you can still calculate a median. So it's the same numbers as before, except I stuck a 15 on the end to make it an even number in the list. So in order then, 11, 13, 14, 15, 17, 19. As you can see, there's 3 numbers to the left, 3 numbers to the right of the centre, and there's nothing between 14 and 15 that's part of the original list. So as you may recall, you add the 2 middle ones to get a total of 29. When you divide 29 by 2, you get 14.5. Now, the median is 14.5, so I just want to re-emphasize that. Come back. Okay, my graphics pen has crashed. Let's just reinstitute it if I can. Did you hear that sound? Did you hear that sound? All right, so that's me re-plugging and playing my, that's the median, by the way. Oh, I hate mess. Let's just do it nicely. Do it again. Mess is awful. So median with a N, not a M. I mean, I can spell it. I do know what it is, but there it is. So the median is the total of 29, the 2 middle ones, which is that one. Of course, you don't have to use arrows and rings when you do your work. You just maybe underline the middle 2 and then show this, get you a mark. So actually get a mark for that, then a mark for totaling and a mark for dividing by 2. Now, just on a cosmetic front, which isn't actually just cosmetic, it's GCSE failure. You cannot do this and get any marks. Watch what I'm doing. You cannot do this and expect to get it right. How many of you heard me say many times, that's mixed steps? You've heard that all throughout Year 7 and Year 8? The reason being is because 14 plus 15 is not 14.5. 14 plus 15 is 29. Stop. Then 29 divided by 2 is 14.5, and that's your median. Is that all right, guys? Yes or no? Is that okay? So I've already given... Your computer is on your phone. Don't you have a laptop there? Okay, all right. Okay, all right. You can take off the sound now. Thanks, Harrison. Well, I'm going to upload this as a video. I'm saying write the original list from smallest to biggest, find the middle two, add them up, and then divide by 2 to find the average. And the average is 14.5. It's an average of these two numbers, but that's actually the median within that list. Even though 14.5 is not in the original list, it's still the correct calculation of the median. And this is how not to do it. Just want to emphasize that. You can't join steps onto steps onto steps with equals, 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 because the final answer won't be equal to your original statement. This is a mathematical lie, because 14 plus 15 is not 14.5. You won't get anything for that at GCSE. So learn good habits now. Okay, now the task is already set on Show My Homework, where you got this link from. I know it's question 3 and 5, and then a couple of others, standalone wordy type questions. Is that all right? So let me bring this back down. I'll stop the video at this point.